Guys, welcome back to Figuring Out Podcast, the FIO family. We missed you. I've been back for 2 weeks now. I've been consistent. Sharps obviously tried to do rumours about me. Once again, Zoom has not replaced me. He's the fifth member of the Beatles, part of the family. This is the fourth one for you in a row now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, 100% record?
Yeah,
100% record.
yeah, thanks, bro.
When this comes
Shots
out,
had to go.
Shots had to go. By the time this one comes out, I hope you guys are having a good Ramadan. It's probably 5 or 6 days in by this, whenever it starts anyhow. I hope you've had a good Ramadan. We're going to have a Ramadan themed or knowledgeably themed pod. It's not going to be like what we've done prior. It's going to be stuff that we feel is beneficial because we don't want to keep you away or you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Or distract you. You have to distract you whilst you're fasting or if you, we're bringing it at 2 o'clock, innit? You'll be fasting by the time you're watching this as well. So I hope you're having a good Ramadan. This episode specifically is going to be based around Ramadan. But you need to pause right now because you need to like, comment, subscribe. I know you're tired. I know you're hungry. I am too. I'm not fasting right now, but just act like I'm fasting right now. Pause it, like, comment, subscribe, share it as well. Please help us push. We're taking it seriously. We've been consistent, but we need you lot to help us. We're not going to do nothing without you lot and vice versa. We need each other in this little marathon that we're in right now. The first thing is, guys, happy Ramadan. Sounds weird saying it when we're not in Ramadan. But I hope you've had a good Ramadan for the past 5-6 days. But no, how are you guys doing? First and foremost, and we'll kind of crack on.
I'm good, bro. Alhamdulillah.
The dad.
Nothing changes, bro. This question,
It's
I
nice
think they're
to
bored
ask.
of it.
Yeah,
Listen.
I tell you what other question would you like us to ask to start off
we're
with?
gonna keep saying
Because we
alhamdulillah.
see it, you'll never answer the question. You smile and go, alhamdulillah. This guy, he thinks he's been attacked. He's thinking, what do I say? Westside, to be fair, answers, but sometimes he'll say something that's like, what did he say last time? It was Tuesday, he said, I've had a long week at work. Or something like that.
And
So
it's
like, he'll say
Tuesday.
something random, and I never answer because I'm always asking, which is good. Zeus, how are you?
I'll probably the same as Izzy, to be fair.
So alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, bro.
How are you not? Because obviously now, at the time of recording, we're only a few days away from Ramadan. What's your preparation like for Ramadan for you guys?
Going to the grocery shop, buying fruits.
Last minute? Are you last minute or do you plan ahead?
I'm a bit above, to be honest.
You,
Like, a bit above. Like, you know, like my mum will say some random stuff. Have you got this? And I'll be like, oh, no, I didn't get that. So I'll just go and grab it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I do try to prepare probably like a week or two before.
yeah, I try to. So this is the first one I've done in a while where I've done it. I've gone Costco's, meat shop, Aldi, just all the 3 places I need.
Yeah.
I've done pretty well because now we're in the weekend and I don't have nothing to do. When I get back to Sheffield, all I got to
You're
do
good
is
to
sleep.
go.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't. Huh?
Well done.
I'm genuinely proud of myself. I've got everything patterned.
Well done, bro.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know what's
patterned.
mad? The only thing that I buy early are dates and bottled water. Everything else, I just buy it as I need.
You know, in your household, is everyone fasting though? Is it?
Yeah, in my
okay,
house
cool.
anyway.
Like for me, it's just literally me.
What do you mean?
Like my parents can't because they got to take that medicine.
Yeah.
I've got.
I'm just so happy that you asked instead of us.
No, of course, of course.
No, I was not gonna ask. I was like, you know what? I don't want to because I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me move on. I'm so happy that you.
quiet for my head down,
Let me just shut my mouth and let's just crack on. Listen, the less you know, the longer you live. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to, bro. What? Bro said it's only me. I said, hold on.
I love it.
Ask no questions.
Because he said it's
Hear no
only me.
lies.
Wallah, I just put my head down. I said, okay. That's not my
The less you-
dynamics,
listen,
innit? I don't
the
know
less you
nothing
know, the
about
longer
it.
you live, bro. I'm like, whatever it is, it is. But it makes sense now.
For me, like, because like Ramadan's kind of changed for me, like, because when you had your brothers around, my mum, my dad, everyone fasting, but now my brothers all married, gone away, living their own life and stuff like that. Mum and dad can't because like they got to take
Medicine,
their
yeah.
medicine and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I got like a newborn, but like newborn,
Yeah,
Obviously,
they're not
babies,
fasting.
yeah,
They're not
babies,
fasting
yeah.
yet.
and I got one toddler. It's gonna be 3 in May.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
So my missus can't be fasting because of the newborn and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
really cheesy, bro. It's just been.
So
So
one
for
man
you, it's
just-
not gonna.
That is going to be tough. Yeah,
So
that is
it's-
going to be tough.
So when I was saying about preparing and stuff like that, I just knew what I want and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're not going.
But you know what though?
Yeah,
We're
go on,
only
bro.
thinking of the food aspect.
Yeah.
The spiritual
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah.
What's the mental? Okay, let's go to
That's
the
what I'm
mental.
saying. So the mental
Yeah.
aspect, obviously, which is holds
lock
a
in?
lot. I try to. I always try to. I always tell myself I want to better myself in certain aspects that I know I'm failing in.
Okay.
So whether it's just things that I use my time for. So
When does that process start for you? Just so we have, I like, you know, I like timelines.
Yeah,
Ramadan's
usually
March. So when would this lock in? And please answer as always. And when does that lock in kind of start for you?
if I'm honest, usually a week prior to when Ramadan starts for me.
Okay.
Which maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should start
No,
earlier.
no,
But
at least you're locking in.
Mine's a couple of days, well.
Yeah, mine's usually a week.
better than me, bro.
so I always try to tell myself like I mean I've always been quite honest with myself in terms of when I like think to myself or talk to myself, however you want to put it. I always think like, all right, where am I failing in, or what am I not doing as well as I should be? Whether it's prayers, whether it's reading the Quran, trying to finish that, anything.
Yeah.
So I always try and think, all right, what do I want to get out of this month? And then obviously the foods aspect, I'll be real, because my parents, they live in Morocco, but every Ramadan they'll come to London.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, I'm quite lucky in the fact that I don't need to think about the food aspect. My mum patterns that.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously we chip in, we help, but ultimately she even tells us, get out of the kitchen, like you're making it harder for me. You're in the way. So get out.
Every mum's the same.
Yeah,
man,
so
like,
alhamdulillah, I'm quite fortunate.
Yeah.
I'm quite fortunate that when it's Ramadan, I don't need to think about the food aspect, but then I always try and think about the spiritual and being a better person, a better Muslim, and I try and do that.
I think it kind of, my mindset is like probably like a week before too, where I just feel like, right, it's coming now, it's like next week.
Yeah.
Then it start going to my mindset and trying to focus on that. But like this Ramadan, I'm like, because I'm not working at the moment, so I've just took a break of work. So I'm literally gonna try to focus. It's the first time I ever like had a break. Like, so I'm taking a break this whole month and just trying to focus on the religion, on the deen, and the right things to do, man. I just want to go back into that mindset when I had when I was a kid. Because I feel like getting older, things challenge you, time, work, everything starts bugging you, and then you might miss a prayer here and stuff like that. And for me, it's like this, I just want to take advantage of this month and try to really lock in, and hopefully that will carry on throughout my life.
Insha'Allah khair.
Inshallah.
It's meant to be a jump.
I love that, man. Yeah.
It should be a jumper. What's your locking like? When do you kind of get yourself ready for it?
A couple of days, wallahi, bro.
A couple of days beforehand.
Yeah,
What do you think about, what are like the thoughts in your head?
I think, like Izzy said, just to sort of like try and better myself, to listen to more, to read more like hadiths, to listen to Quran more, read Quran more, just to like go to lectures. I feel like there's no point just like, you know, a lot of people just fast and that will be their Ramadan. Like they'll just fast and then they'll pray. They'll basically just fast and pray. But the whole other aspect of it is they try not to. And I'm not going to say and be a hypocrite. There's times where some days
Facts. I've done that as
you
well.
may just
We're
all like freestylers in it. So you may watch a movie to kill time or watch a documentary to kill time, but we could use that time effectively to listen to the Quran or listen to a hadith or listen to a lecture.
We're older now. Do you lot have? Do you feel like you're more locked in now and more thoughtful of Ramadan and leading up to it than when you were younger?
100%.
And if so, when did it start becoming like this for us? You don't have to say the age, but would you say a couple of years when you've taken it as because when we're 18, 19, I'll be so honest with you, Ramadan is like, it's almost like, oh man, when it's leading up to it because you want to eat and that. Then when you actually do Ramadan, of course it's calm.
Yeah.
But then the lead up is always like, it's death row. When you're like 18, 19. Because your whole life, you feel like your whole life is locked up.
You're young, you're excited, you're outside, you're doing things.
Exactly, but as you get
whatnot.
older, so like for me now, I can say now I've probably been looking forward to Ramadan probably maybe a couple years before I got married, so maybe about 10 years ago. So I was what, 23? 22, 23? But for like you lot, when did that change where you lock in and you're just ready to do it and you hope it betters you?
But with I think the older you get, the more you kind of want it to come. Like as you get older, you yearn for it, bro. Like your soul kind of says, "Well, I need it." When you're young, because you're still lit, you're outside, you're doing things, whatever, whatnot. You're like, "Oh, no, I can't do this and I can't do that," which is bad of our mindset to be. But obviously, when you're young,
truth, though. That's
like,
how
we have to be honest. People,
one of your kids, and you think, "Oh, I can't do this no more, and I can't do that, and I want to do this." But as the older you get, I think your heart yearns for it, bro. You think, "Oh, alhamdulillah, it's coming up." And also, ultimately, like a lot of people die before Ramadan comes up. That's when bad deaths happen, bro.
It feels like it.
It feels like you always hear people passing away just before Ramadan starts, and then you always feel like, as bad as it is, but you think about, man's just sitting here thinking, I'm guaranteed to make it.
Yeah, not.
But then when you hear that, you realise no one's promised tomorrow. And obviously we all know it, but how many of us, including myself, actually live by that?
Lie,
Do you know what I mean? Live by.
I had a quote Mos Def said. He was on a podcast with Dave Chappelle, and he was just saying like talking about someone that died or whatever, and then he goes, "We're all going the same way, just depends on the condition." So you know, definitely all gonna die. We sometimes forget it, but it's just the reminders of just before Ramadan, people passing away. It feels like they haven't made it to next Ramadan. So like you feel like this could be my last, or you hope it's not your last. But definitely
we're all
is a reminder.
ignorant to it. That I think like Izzy's saying, like all of us, like we all know it's gonna happen, but every one of us are ignorant. Like it's not gonna happen yet, or we're just naive and think, oh nice, it's whatever.
Not us.
And then it's not us
Not
until.
us.
And then you'll hear of it of other people, but it's because it's not in your immediate circle. You're a bit more laid back about it. I learn how to store. May Allah forgive him, whatever. But till it hits home in someone in your circle or like very close to you, then it wakes you up. But even then, bro, like it wakes you up for a week, maybe longer than a week, depending on how close the person is, and then life carries you again, bro. Like you're back up on the saddle and you're going again. So some people just often forget that the death is coming to them.
What do you lot struggling during Ramadan? Is the food aspect a struggle for you lot?
Not so much. Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Has it ever been a struggle for you lot?
No, I'll be honest with you. I've never been. I can eat, but I've never had a crazy appetite. So for me, only the first week I feel hungry.
Yeah.
After that, alhamdulillah, I'm good
day,
to go.
wallah. After the day, I'm cool.
I only eat to survive. It sounds mad, but I'm not a big eater like that.
Yeah, so
Like
food,
I'll eat heavy. Like I remember when I was playing football and I used to go to his house after. You'll see what I'll eat, but that's because I've ran so much and I'm so.
That's ridiculous, still, bro.
What I was eating?
Yeah,
Do you remember what it was?
You had a fucking kebab roll, half a chicken, fucking chips. It was a
Kebab.
lot, bro.
It was
They
a
just
half
kept
chicken and
coming.
chips, 3 kebabs in a roll and a
Yeah.
wrap, and then I'll
With
get
naan bread. Naan bread's
naan
filling in
bread,
itself,
and
bro.
then I'll get extra chips with it, but then I'll get a waffle
Yeah.
and ice cream straight after. Huh?
After football.
After football.
mashallah, that's a big
Yeah,
appetite.
but that's because I knew I need energy for the night. Because I'll be.
But then that's it. You're done. You won't eat again after that.
I won't eat till
To
breakfast.
be fair, I think I'm similar to that. You know,
One big meal and
yes,
then.
one big meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's only because I'm in his house. Because bear in mind, I'm not going back to West. So normally we play football and I'm
Yeah.
in Northwest
Yeah, they chill for the whole
till
night.
2 a.m. sometimes. Like it's
Yeah,
mad. I'm
yeah,
like, let me eat heavy now, but it's to survive. It's not enjoyment.
Yeah, it's not
to
even. Yeah,
survive.
you're just doing it to get by.
But I think the mental attribute is the one that I always feel like is a struggle. Like,
Yeah.
because I feel like you have more time in Ramadan.
Of course,
It feels like
you
it.
do because
Yeah,
you're not going out.
Yeah.
You're not doing, and also it's like my biggest guilt that I always feel, and I always say I'm going to fix up, and I never do, and that's my own like downfall. Is like you said, might have 3-4 hours to kill. Rather than picking up the Quran or watching a lecture,
Watch a
I'll
movie.
slap on Netflix.
And it's
that's the
mad.
mental battle for me.
And
Because
I
getting away
hate,
from
and
that.
every time I finish it, as in Ramadan passes by,
I wish I
like,
did
bro,
that.
what am I doing with
Wallah, it's
myself,
true,
man?
bro.
Like, we
And
doing
it's mad
that.
how our
Ramadan blues,
mindset
innit?
works.
It's like, what are you doing with yourself?
If I bang out this movie now, I got a couple of hours. I got like an hour left.
Iftar's
before I
gonna
break my
kick.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just watch this movie.
Facts.
Or we play football.
so
We
bad.
normally used to play football.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We'll play football till, just say Ramadan, Afur is at 6 o'clock. We bang ball till 5:45. Because then you have 15 minutes to get home. Even that in a sense is...
Yeah, it's mad. But I don't mind it if you did that, but if you made the most of your day and
Yes,
then did
agreed.
that, wallah, that's khair. But if you're just leading up football and then I'm going to break my fast and then even after that, bro, because after you eat, you're not in a state to do anything.
Yeah, you're slumped.
You're slumped.
Yeah.
And then
Or you say,
may
you know
go
what?
to Tarawih
Let me go
or
chill with the
whatever.
man
Yeah,
them,
or
like-
let me chill with the man them.
Yeah, it's bad.
So we've not done nothing. A day's gone by, we've not done nothing. And another day's gone by, we've not done nothing. And then you know what you've done is you've picked up a routine, or I'll watch a movie before I break my fast, or I'll go play ball with the man them before I break my fast. But we've not done anything in the month of Ramadan that will
and it
potentially help us.
flies, bro.
Yeah, bro,
next thing man are saying,
Wallah,
oh, bro,
it's gone.
eat
Oh, it's 10
on
days
Saturday
left.
or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the last 10 days.
Yeah,
Like,
it goes to day
you
15
don't
real
realise
quick.
how
And then
quick
you're
that
like,
month
what the hell?
goes.
What's... Go on, broski.
It's crazy that you're saying that how long it's been like to you like locked into Ramadan. I think this is the first time I'm actually trying to lock in.
That's beautiful.
It's bro, and I speak to you is about like lately I've been just probably just randomly
Watching videos.
on YouTube. I've been just listening to like what was
Lectures.
that? Yeah, lectures, and even like the conversations in the park.
Yeah.
And I'm
Speakers
debate-
corners,
the
conversations.
debate guy, yeah.
stuff like that.
Shamsi or something, isn't it?
There's a few,
Yeah,
Shamsi's
there's
one
few
of
other
them.
guys,
Hamza,
There's
Yeah.
loads
There's
of
a couple,
yeah.
There's a couple I've seen, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and bro, it's making me understand again, bro, and it's making me when I'm like listening to stuff like it's making me like love Islam more. Like I feel like my heart's been away from it.
Yeah.
Work,
It's a beauty of it,
stuff
though,
like that.
wallahi, man.
That's beautiful.
Because when having a family business, bro, like it's bro, I feel like time goes like that. You can't take a couple hours off or whatever. Like whatever has to be done has to be done, and that's not a good in Islam. It's not a good way to think anyway. But when I'm thinking about my family and everything like that, so it's just like I was so focused on work. But this is the first time where I'm not working. I've taken a break of work for a little while, and this month I actually just want to lock in with everything and just try to focus on that. And also having a son that's a toddler, I want him to kind of see that from his father too.
Yeah.
And learn eventually and stuff like that. So this is probably the first one I'm actually, balance side, this is probably the first one I'm locking in properly.
Don't say as bad as it sounds because it's not. That's
that
is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because the reason we're even doing, because we weren't going to do episodes during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Like we obviously went back and forth about it. But it's like the experiences. There's some people, and the next segment I want to kind of get into is like some people feel judged. The term Ramadan Muslim comes up a lot.
I've never liked that.
I don't like that.
I despise it. Whereas like you just said now, it's your first time and you're fully locked in. Someone might be like, I don't want to swear to Ramadan, I was going to swear. But a hating person would be like, oh, how's this the first time? Look how old he is, whatever. But the fact that you're doing it is more beautiful than anything else. And it's like the Ramadan Muslim, you can use Ramadan as a springboard to get to where you're getting to, bro. Which is you want to be practicing and more pious in your actions, innit? So what are your thoughts on that? Have you heard that? Have you even heard that term being
I've
thrown
never
around?
liked it, man.
I have
It's Ramadan. That's the only time this guy prays. Or that's the only time he becomes religious. But I've never liked that because that's his one. That could be the time where he comes closest to his Lord. And
Everyone
then even after that,
starts somewhere. That could be that person's day one of the rest of their life. It's like, so who are we to now try and put them off or to belittle someone? Like, I hate it. Don't get me started, bro. I hate that stuff.
No,
and the beauty of the deen is just everyone has their time for it, bro. Like, you don't know when your time will be that Allah softens your heart towards the deen and then you become closer to it. And with it be Ramadan, where it's the most blessed of months, then you should be more welcoming to that. Or maybe even be like, say, you know what, if he's on it, I'm going to be on it with him as well.
Yeah. That happens.
And then I'm going to drag someone else down with us as well. And then we're all going to be on this journey and it's beautiful.
You know when it's...
Like, even some of the man in my area, like lately, and shout them out, well, like, a lot of them, they're going Umrah together. Which I think is so beautiful, bro.
Of course.
I think is unbelievable.
Of course. We were talking about
you could do I remember I was saying this months ago, we should do a lad's holiday,
we said,
but Umrah. But like, imagine doing a lad's holiday and all you lot going Umrah. And you're getting closer to the religion together.
We need to do that.
Amazing,
bro. That'd be the best journey.
We need to do that still. We were chatting about, we do need to do that though.
I went 2019 for the month. I remember 2019, I went for the whole Ramadan. Like, my mum, like, Allah Mubarak, may Allah make it easy for her as well. She goes every year. Like, she continuously goes every year. And you know, look how the Shaitan works in it. The first time my mum went, and I will never say no to Umrah, but I was like, a whole month. My mind was like, a whole month. I was thinking, I would have liked to have done 2 weeks. But wallahi, and I'll be so honest, but I was like, I'm going for a whole month. And then I thought, you know what? Cool. And then you go with groups of people. So you join a package and then it's a tour, yeah. And then it's just me and my mum. But obviously then now I'm having to meet new people and then whatnot. And I'm thinking, I'm going to be here for a month. Bro, after day one, bro, I didn't want to leave. Like, it was so... Like, I think for anyone that's ever been to Makkah in itself, seeing the Kaaba is one of the most beautiful experiences. No matter how many times you've seen it, like, no matter how many times
it's surreal, isn't it?
Bro, wallahi, it's like, once you walk through and you get through the crowds of people and then it literally just opens up to you, it is the most beautiful feeling in the world because you're just mesmerized. Like, you just stand still and you take every second of it in, and then you see people doing tawaf around it, and then everyone in that, there's like 1 million people in there, but everyone's got their own connection with their Lord. We're all in the same building, but everyone's going through their own connection with their Lord. Other people's asking for this and praying for this and whatnot, but we're all in this exact same building. And it's the most beautiful thing you see is because everyone's just in their own individual journey, but we're all in the same place, worshipping the same creator.
And you're seeing different backgrounds, nationalities.
Bro, you see the whole, it's like the whole world is in that one place.
No, it is, literally.
It's so beautiful.
It is, yeah.
And you know, like, I was saying too, like, I've been watching stuff on YouTube and stuff like, you know, like a lot of like revert brothers and stuff like that talk about Islam. Like,
it's amazing.
That gave me this. That's what it's just giving. It hits like in my heart. I was thinking, bro, like, look how like he's speaking about this Islam,
and he's new to it.
And he's new to it.
Yeah, he's learned. Yeah,
and I've kind of had it.
We were blessed to be born into the religion, but
I don't think. Again, I feel like I'd never understood it. If that makes sense. I didn't do my own research.
Yeah.
But then like lately I have doing research just for the last, I'll say like 3-4 months. I've just been doing my own research and a lot of these revert brothers, like when they speak about Islam, bro, I swear it hits differently.
It's emotional, yeah.
Bro, even like I think there was a pod with Chunks and Finney and Harry Panera.
Yeah.
And they're talking about
them going Hajj.
Bro, like see Harry Panera when he's speaking about that, bro.
Beautiful.
Bro, it melted my heart, bro. And it was like that's when it just decided that Islam, the love and that feeling just came back to me and stuff like that. To be like, you know what, I need to lock in.
I love hearing stories about like reverts and that, but I genuinely sit there with the biggest smile on my face. It's the most beautiful thing in the world because you've seen, like they've seen, obviously they've gone through their past, and once they've just been told to them, the excitement, the joy, the love in their heart that they have for it, like they're so mesmerized by this religion, and we take it for granted on a day to day. Like for us, it's just it's whatever.
Bro, when I have like obviously before I was married, my mum runs the kitchen, like our mums run the kitchens, whatever. Yeah. So like my revert brethren was just saying, we're just chatting. He's like, yo, like, what are you gonna eat for iftar? My man goes like this, takeaway. Because obviously we do a lot of reverts. Their families aren't,
bro. The family, and also the family ain't supportive of it, bro.
I would say, I would say some are and some aren't, and some don't understand.
Yeah.
Some don't understand the difference between halal and haram when it comes to our meat. So it's more of ignorance.
Yeah.
So it can happen. But what I was saying about him is, I remember saying, bro, you need to come to my yard. Because I just come from a family where, like, bro, you go to my house at 2 a.m, someone's cooking something. If it's not my mum, it's my sister. Like, it's just an active house. Yeah. I pulled into my house. I remember I was moving like a general in my kitchen, telling my mum, chips ready. Make sure there's lamb shoulder. I want chicken too. I'm just, because like with reverts as well, like, you got to show them extra love, bro.
Yeah.
You have to, you got to bring them into the gang. Like, especially if you have revert brethren, do not underestimate or play down how hard it is for them in Ramadan.
Yeah.
Do you get, or like some of them, for example, I remember someone like, they go to the masjid only to eat. I'm like, you got Muslim brethren though, innit? But my house is open. Like, if you're a revert, you're open to my house. Like, don't even message, just pull up to my yard. I'll give you my ID. It's not even a thing like that.
Facts,
like that's one of the toughest
Some
things.
are shy. They don't want to ask, and they don't want to feel like it's. They want to.
Because they don't feel like culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like now, when we used to go football, for example, yeah. And let's say we was when my wife moved to Sheffield, my son. So I had a year while I was in London. Well, about 8 months, I was in London while they were in Sheffield in our transition. I look at my man. You're also in the yard, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, but it's come. But we're from that. Yeah. With a revert, for example, they're not from that to be like, I'm just gonna pull up to his. Yeah. You gotta we gotta extend our hands. And I want a revert to come on the episode. We try to get one on. Inshallah, we get one on. But you have to be open-handed with them, bro, and just be extra with it. Like, I love my reverts, man, and I feel so sad that we can't do more sometimes. Yeah. In terms of making them more with us.
I agree.
And we need to be better Muslims as well.
We need to do
examples.
More. Yeah. Can I just say one thing? Going back to the you made me forget now.
I'm sorry, bro.
The Ramadan Muslim.
Yes, I was gonna get back on
it. It hurts more when it's other Muslims saying it.
Yeah.
When it's someone who's non-Muslim that says, how come you only I only see you try and do better or fix up when that's cool. I don't even get offended because they might actually be asking from, it might be I'm asking to find out. I want to learn. Yeah. But when it's a Muslim that says it, I feel like you don't realize that words are powerful. Those words, by making someone feel less about what they're trying to do, trying to better themselves, might put them off. Yeah. And what if those words actually puts that person off and then they go, astray? Bro, you're accountable as well now.
Yeah, well, that's
so
true.
it's like, as a Muslim, we should all, and not even like, obviously we're all the Muslim. The beauty about the deen is the brotherhood and even if I don't know you, you're still like my brother, my sister. Do you know what I mean? We should all encourage each other. So if you do see someone trying to better themselves, whether they've never done it ever in their life, it doesn't matter. Because there was a time when you wasn't doing it. Yeah, that's the reality, as in including myself. So everyone's journey comes. When it's meant to, it's maktub, it's written. So when it's meant to happen, it will happen. But when it comes to Ramadan, don't see it as he's only going to fix up for this month, and then after that month he's going to go back to his old ways. Try and push them in the best way possible. And like Sharp said, when you're pushing them, you're pushing yourself as well. You'll think, you know what? How am I telling my brother to pray and I missed Fajr? Yeah. Like, how's that? You know what I mean? So you take it in. Trust me. So if I could give any advice.
Just take them off serious.
Yeah. Take it serious and motivate each other. I
was going to say as well, to add to your point, I think what people don't appreciate and underestimate is, to them from the naked eye, it's like someone just started praying yesterday. Yeah. But there was months of thoughts, of days when they're in their bed before they go to sleep, thinking about this dunya, and it's not as simple as just putting the khamis on and praying. People tend to, I would assume...
There's an internal battle.
Thank you. There's an internal battle that comes up to that, and the energy it takes to muster to get out of that, whether it's clubbing, shisha, linking gal, wherever your motive
any bad
is,
habits,
to get out of that and say, you know what, today I'm fighting back, right? I'm putting my fist, I'm fighting back. What people underestimate is all it takes is for you just to blow and they'll fall off.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they spent so much energy just to get into the top, they haven't got energy to fight back.
Yeah.
They need someone to just keep them there, keep them stable, bro. So
that's
like,
so
if
true,
you have brethren that you're, and one of the things that's, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's because we're getting older, but banter has become more open where people banter about almost anything. Yeah. If your brethren is praying and you haven't seen him pray before, do not banter that.
No.
Even if it's your closest dog.
Yeah.
Don't even make it, because like I said, you can one little blow off, like blowing them off
Words
the steps.
are powerful, bro.
Words are powerful, bro. So I would say that's the part people misconstrue, is how hard it is to get the fists up. Forget getting into the boxing match with yourself. It's getting the fists up. It's tough, bro. And I think that's the part that I don't get angry. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get angry, but I think about. Like, why would someone do that to someone?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to
Because
say?
I've been that person where they've said it to me like years ago, like only in Ramadan I see you try to better, and then I didn't say nothing, but after when I think a lot in it, like similar to yourself, Evs. I was like, he's right, but wouldn't it be worse if I wasn't even doing that? Like, what if I didn't even do that for that month? What kind of person would I be then?
How did it make you feel when they were like?
At the time, I just like shrugged it off. But then when I got home and I was rethinking about the words and going over it, replaying the scenario in my head, like I was a bit hurt, disappointed. Like, as in, it was a bit of both. I was hurt because I knew it was true as well. A part of it, I was like, yeah, he's right. So I had to be accountable. But then I was also hurt, like, right, you're a brethren. Like, what happened to encouragement? So it was a bit of both. Like, me realizing that, you know what you said, the way you said it was wrong, but what you said was right.
Yeah.
You know, one of them ones. But that comes with growth. When I was younger, I probably would just be vexed because you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You're trying to feel, bro, like, are you trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Who you? Like, you're trying to, you think you're better than me, kind of, like, you know, like you go defensive very quick when you're younger. When you get older, you can take criticism and not feel offended. You can just take it and think, all right, is what they're saying true? And if it is true, what can I do about it? How can I make it not true, as in better myself? Yeah. But yeah, so that's why sorry, go on.
But like you said though, the main thing about this month, man, is just about helping and supporting people.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, man. Like, encouraging someone with nice words goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
I think it's something just positive. It goes a long way.
I agree. Wallahi, and it's the beauty. Like, you know what I love about it is how you are in Ramadan is how we're meant to be on a day to day.
Yeah, that should be.
I think that's
every
what
day.
people like. Yeah. Because we come out of that month and it's
not hard either.
It's wallahi, it's not the kindness that we are to each other.
Yeah.
How we're very welcoming to one another. Oh, come here at my house, the charity, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, the praying 5 times.
The last couple of years, as we're like older guys, now, especially with our own community, brother, it's been a vibe, bro.
But it's amazing though.
It's been a vibe.
It's beautiful to see. I love seeing, wallahi, bro, I love seeing, like, I love getting to the month of Ramadan, but also I love seeing how people like interact with each other in the month of Ramadan. Like, oh, come to my house and eat. Oh, have you eaten? Do you want to break your fast with this? Or let me do this for you. Or let me, like, it's so like heartwarming, bro, because that's how we're meant to be day to day. Like, even like when the year when I went to Umrah in the Haram, before the Adhan comes out, there's people running around. But people are at home, they make gift bags. So they put like a little gift bag with a tamir, water, like a yogurt drink. I don't know if you've been there. There's a yogurt drink. I forgot what it was called. Laban. I think it's a laban. What it's called. Yeah. But like they put a little drink in there. What's it called?
Laban.
Laban. Yeah. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Oh boy, it's sensational. Yeah. But they'll put that in a little bag for you, and then they're just dashing out their cars. So they're going around in the car with their little kids beside them in the car.
They do that in Saudi as well.
Yeah, that's what they're doing there. So when Makkah Medina, it's exactly.
This is talking about Saudi. Yeah.
It's the most beautiful thing you see in the world because it's first they want the reward from their Lord, but also it's the giving, and it's beautiful because they're teaching their little kid that as well. So their little kids running around saying, "Oh, here, take this to break your fast," and you're just sitting back watching it, and it's bare different families doing it. And the same happens here where people are, bro, come to my yard and break your fast. Yeah. So that your parent can get the reward for that fasting person. You know, often it's like, it's not just for you in the house. Sometimes allow your parents to get the reward from other people. So if you can bring other people to your yard to break their fast, bro, let your parents get the reward. The reward's not just for you as well.
Yeah.
So like, it's the most beautiful thing to see in the world because it's how we're meant to be on a day to day.
Yeah.
But we only get it for that month, and that's why it's a drug for some people. That's why they thoroughly enjoy it.
As you're saying that, I'm dying in my head. I wasn't laughing at you, innit? That's beautiful, bro. I was saying, I went football. We had a match, 11-a-side game during Ramadan. This is like 2009, 8, and I basically I had like this food warmer things. I had chicken and malawah. What's malawah in English? Is that pancakes?
Pancake, yeah.
Yeah, that pancake crepes. Anyhow, a pancake kind of thing with my chicken curry in it, yeah. And it was in like a little food warmer because I came just at kickoff, so a 90-minute game, whatever, yeah. So I've had it now. Bear in mind, I assumed all the man because on the group, like when the man were chatting, whatever, the night before, they're bringing their own food.
Yeah.
But whatever's happened, because they all live in the same estate, their plans have changed. As they're on the bus chatting, they're like, now we're gonna go Pizza Hut down Greenfield or whatever, innit, yeah. So I've gone, not knowing what's happening. I've come. I think I came off last 10 minutes.
You've got your packed lunch.
I've got this packed lunch.
Yeah,
Not knowing, no one else has a packed lunch. Wallahi, the man have come in herds, yeah. Ripped the malawah. I had a fight for malawah. Yeah. There's no malawah left. They started taking the chicken curry and started eating in their hands. Yeah. They left me, you know, the crust of the malawah, of the crepe, basically. Yeah. They left me that I one chicken. So I must have said, this is dead. The guy took the chicken off me. I sat there like this, yeah. Fuming because it's Ramadan, so eat off my plate. Yeah. Brother, I was so hurt. So when they talk about kids giving little gift bags and that, yeah, I wish I had that, bro. Man, robbed me for chicken curry.
But think about all the ajr you got, all the reward.
That's the reward.
No, 100%.
Obviously, but I know you mean, as a kid, you're not thinking like that.
I was like 17-ish or something.
Of course, yeah.
Have you done Ramadan in like a Muslim country and stuff like that?
Yeah.
No.
I've only done it the one time when I went Umrah. But it was the best. And wallah, if you can do it, I would wholeheartedly say do it. Especially,
I'm trying to go like bro, the year, man.
People do it throughout the year, and I get it because sometimes it's cheaper to do it in the less peak times, isn't it? But wallah, if you can save up and do it in the month of Ramadan, it will be an experience you'll never forget in your entire life.
Yeah, I've done it in Saudi and Morocco.
Okay.
So I've been quite lucky, alhamdulillah. I've done it in both.
I want to try to do it yearly.
Mad.
So when I go now, end of the year, because I couldn't get time off work now, I want to do it yearly.
Try do it one time in Ramadan, bro.
I want to do it yearly for Ramadan. Now I can book it ahead of time, a year before. I can book it off.
Yeah, wallah, it's sensational, man. Like Makkah is manic. Like,
but that's the thing.
It is. And for those who've been there, they will tell you, bro, Makkah is manic. Bro.
When I did it,
so much happening.
It was in Riyadh, so it wasn't even in Medina or Mecca, like the beautiful cities. It was just Riyadh. I was working at the time. I was out there, so it wasn't like. Yes, it was a Muslim country in Saudi, but I didn't get the full experience.
Yeah,
that's what I need to do, inshallah.
Wallah is amazing. Medina, though, is the most tranquil place
Medina
you'll ever be on
beautiful,
earth.
It's less
unreal.
Peace is a common thing
it's
for us, isn't it? It's just bliss.
It's unreal, wallah.
Inshallah, one day, bro.
Inshallah.
I said my parents like 2 years ago.
Yeah, mashallah.
I really want to see what the like going to a Muslim country, just experience it.
Yeah. Have you done that?
No, I've never done it.
You've never done it? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
If you can send your parents there as well, do it, wallah.
Yeah,
so the FIO put Umrah. Forget the other holidays.
Facts. No, we should.
We should try.
We're talking about flipping.
We should try.
We're taban guys.
We're talking about Barcelona and all this dead.
This guy think about Barcelona.
Barcelona, bro.
Because I didn't even have a private conversation.
If you was to have a conversation with someone, and they're like, I'm struggling with Ramadan, I'm trying to improve. What are the tips and tricks that you guys have done to help yourselves to try better yourselves? And what would you advise someone with that?
Surround yourself
with the brothers. And if you don't have that, because not everyone is from communities that they have that, everyone's got access to internet.
Yeah, research.
Bro, there's so many videos that you can watch that can help you reconnect and find that love for your religion. Yeah. That love for your deen, everything though. So it's like, if I could do anything, if I could give any advice, it's like, surround yourself with the brothers. If that's not possible, bro, there's so many YouTube videos that you can watch and lectures that you can help hopefully rekindle that. Yeah. That
be careful with the source as well, though.
Huh?
Just to add to that point, be careful with the source.
No, of course.
That goes without saying. But with this new gen now, they take everything
there's
onto
a lot of
word. And nothing's authenticated on the internet. So you got to be careful what you're listening to.
Be careful what information you take.
But to add to your point, that's what I was going to say. But that's correct. What about you, though? Is there any sort of things that you do that makes it easier for you? What type of food do you guys eat so your whole goes... Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm talking about everything from the spiritual to the physical as well.
See, that would differ from cultures. Yeah. So I'll eat Moroccan food. So we always break fast with dates, water, harira. That's Moroccan soup. So it basically consists of chickpeas, lentils, eggs,
What
and
does
it's a
chickpea
soup.
taste like? I've never had it before.
Chickpeas.
You've had it before, man. You've had it in
Currently,
Indian
'cause,
restaurants.
yeah.
Have you been to an Indian restaurant before?
About Indian food, I don't have the sides. I have the mains.
Oh, wallahi.
Yeah, I've never really had a side.
Because they serve it sometimes like with like naan bread and that, man. It bangs.
Come up and fast at my house, man.
I'll pull up, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
pull
There you
up.
go. That's your
All
first
the
invite,
band
bro.
I'll pull up. Yeah, no, we pull up. We have to do.
I think I came once, no?
Yeah, you come.
Yeah, I come once. Yeah, just a while ago. Yeah, with
Well,
Abs.
last
Yeah.
time we went to your
My
your
cousins.
family- your cousin's
Yeah,
house.
So you
Wallah,
don't snake,
wallah,
yeah,
shout out Mira. Wallah,
Nah,
bless her,
you was
man.
in Sheffield. You got
Nah,
invite.
you don't pick the day that I'm in, brother. I
was in
don't live in
Sheffield.
it.
Wallah, you was in Sheffield.
Yeah, but you picked the Friday. I could have come
Oh,
Saturday.
it was a wicked day, wallah.
I know it was a
Yeah,
wicked day. I
had a
remember.
great
They done
time,
me
man.
dirty, bro.
Yeah, tried to get Amira to replace you as well. bro.
Yeah.
She can always she can take my seat at any time. How is she anyhow, man?
Yeah, she's good, alhamdulillah, man.
That's-
You know, I haven't seen her or spoken to her in
Nah,
a
give her
minute,
a salam,
but I need
bro.
to. Yeah, no, I will do.
What do you give us?
Her and the family.
Amira Salam. She watches the
Yeah,
show,
wallah,
bro.
fine. If she- But sometimes she could grow old and may not want to watch us no more,
That's
bro.
it.
Yeah,
Wallah.
wallahi, you're right. We're not
She's
those
a teenager,
guys.
bro. Wallah,
She
so-
probably isn't watching it
She's
anymore.
thinking about these
We
guys.
peaked from like the first 10
Wallah,
episodes.
she's saying Bundy's old man.
These
wallah.
old
What
guys,
are you eating?
old farts.
Me, more time, wallah, is
Malawa.
malawah, sukhar, stuff like that. But my mum ain't been here for a while, bro. So every Ramadan, she's gone.
How does that work then? You and the brothers,
the man
you and
with
the
the
boys.
last time. We had Westside cooking.
Who's
no?
cooking? No one,
Westside,
innit?
Westside came to my dad was cooking a lot.
And he
Every
tried-
night.
No. But my brother will cook. But he'll like my house is weird. We'll just eat little things like malawah, sambus. If there's sukhar being made or whatever, and then that's it. We're very much.
You're
like,
not cooking nothing. no?
Explain
Yeah.
these dishes for those that don't know, because not everyone watching
Yeah,
it.
explain it for the non-Malis as well.
Not
malawah
everyone
is
watching it.
pancakes.
It's crepes. That's the closest to
Yeah,
crepes. I
I've
think.
had it by the way. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's
Sensational.
really
Nice,
nice,
yeah.
It's like cooking.
Zoobs were live. My mum was there. They invited you, bro. Allah, I can't.
You can't cook it.
I can't help you. But like, my brother can make them well, so I'll see
Now
what
we'll
I
go to
can
a
do
Mali
for you.
restaurant. I'm going to come back for a week and we'll go to a Mali
There's a
restaurant.
few now.
There's some-
I mean, there's
yeah.
always been a few, but I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
got you. Don't worry.
some
No,
good
but to be
ones.
fair, I want to go to a home cook. It's
You want that?
different.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you know
no, you're
what?
right,
To be
you're right.
fair,
I've been to a couple like.
no, but the restaurants I went to, it's like basically the mums in the kitchen making it. So it's like you're getting that home
Yeah.
cooked.
Or sometimes it's men. Well,
no,
sometimes
no.
All
it's
the
men.
men, yeah.
I wanna go
No,
to
we can do one of
someone's
my. No,
Okay, fair
no, you know
enough.
what? I'm gonna plan around. We'll go to my yard.
Yeah, bro, I'm down, bro.
My mom's coming
Well,
back in 2
Sheffield?
weeks. No, London.
Oh,
My
I
mom's
was trying to get a road trip.
We could do one. We'll do one in my yard.
You'll never
And
come
then
to Sheffield, so forget that.
I'll cook for the band.
Huh? Right, sweet beans.
I have to apologise to you, wallahi.
Oh, yeah,
And the
beans
butter
and
thing is-
what?
I do
Beans
the
and
butter
sugar.
thing.
Sugar, that's it.
Hey, listen.
I don't do the sugar thing, but there's butter in my beans. I didn't know.
Sensational, right?
Because my wife, after the
No,
pod,
butter, yeah, that's calm.
but I
Sensational,
didn't,
right?
huh?
Sensational, right?
Because it makes it thicker.
Okay.
I didn't know. So when he done it, I generally.
Now add sugar.
No, you're a dickhead. I can't stop from love.
Hey.
Don't swear.
You're not one.
Yeah,
but
don't
what I'm
swear.
trying to say is, this guy brings the bad side out of me. Wallahi, he'll be like, bro.
No,
so the
take
butter thing,
accountability.
I thought it was mental, innit? Yeah. But broski is actually what makes it thicker. So my wife's saying to me because she's team sharp.
Yeah.
She don't like me.
No.
On the push,
Sago,
like,
I like my dog.
you know, like,
Bless
she's
her.
like, you know, I put butter in your beans that you die for every weekend. I went, no, you don't. So literally, she went, wallahi, I do. I said, no way, I'm a fraud.
Just
And I
like
kept
sugar.
it in for time.
Yeah.
Because I can't let him
No,
have
butter's
that.
all right. Yeah, butter runs. But sugar I
mental.
haven't had. Sweet beans. What are you going to make for us then if we do
Wallahi, I'll follow
Gordon
and then-
Ramsay's
Wallahi,
recipe?
I'll follow
I know
a
you won't.
recipe.
I know he won't.
And
I know you. You won't do it.
Wallahi, can I at least try, bro? Give me the benefit of the doubt.
Go on,
bro.
I want to hear what you
No,
making.
because you're going to invite us.
We're
of course.
doing, listen, come dine with me with Sharp.
We'll record it.
What are we doing? Huh?
We'll record it. I got the camera.
Come
We'll
dine
record
with
it.
me at Sharp's. What are you doing? What are you cooking?
What do you not want to eat?
You're the
No,
chef,
you got
bro.
to do Somali.
What
You got to
we
have basta your baris. So pasta and rice.
Yeah.
You got to have.
I can't.
No,
cook
I
all
want
that,
what
bro.
he-
No, you do what you can and add
There's
the
something
other stuff.
homemade.
I want your
Any dish
specialty.
you want.
What's your specialty dish? Not sweet beans, obviously. What's your signature dish?
Wallahi, I can make French toast.
I'm down with
bro.
that.
Yeah, wallahi, I can
No,
make
no,
French
That's what
toast.
happened for
I'm
that.
cool with that.
Wallahi, bro.
I'll take that.
But I'll actually try and chef it up one day.
You know what? I'm with it.
Yeah.
Even if it's, I'm with it. If it's
I'll
food
try.
poisoning, I'm still with it.
I'll try.
What do you guys have for suhoor?
I have as little as I possibly can, which is weird because I don't know, my body's different. The more
Yeah.
I eat, I tried one day, bro. One day I woke up and I was starving and I had like pasta, chicken. I thought, let me have a proper meal. I woke up the next day, and bear in mind, this is when I was like 19. I woke up the next day and wallahi, it was the hardest fast of my life.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely struggled. From that day on, I said to myself, I'm okay. So I'll just have like toast. I'd have 4 slices of toast or porridge.
I was going to say,
set.
I always have,
I have porridge, a bit of fruit, and a glass of water. Goes.
porridge,
And a
put some
nourishment.
dates in it.
Wallahi, a nourishment
Put
for
some
that.
dates in your porridge, and I have a protein shake.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
dates in the porridge.
yeah, bro, sensational.
I'll try that.
Amazing, bro.
I want to try it.
Hold on. You just put the dates in there and just leave it as. What do you mean?
So make porridge however you make it. Like I like mine porridge quite thick.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to hear.
So I like my porridge quite thick. Obviously, take the pip out.
Why for that? Go on.
Huh? I like porridge.
I was going to say that, yeah. But it's a Ramadan episode, so I just kept quiet. See, if you look at me, I giggle.
My head's not in the gutter. My head's not in the gutter.
At the time we recorded, it's not Ramadan, so please don't judge me.
My head's not in the gutter, but I forgive you, brother. I forgive you. I forgive you, bro. I love you for the sake of Allah, bro.
Oh, my wife's going to hate me for that. But this is not Ramadan as I'm recording.
So I like my porridge thick, and I like to put dates in it. So when you put the dates, it gives you that sweetness. And obviously we all know the benefits of dates, but it gives you that extra sweetness and maybe just a little touch of honey on top.
Yeah.
And bro, that and a protein shake, I'm good to go, bro. That'll carry me.
You need something slow burning, innit?
Slow releasing energy. Yeah,
slow releasing energy. That's the method.
I feel like 2 years ago was on Call of Duty.
That was lockdown years.
Yeah, lockdown years. I was like, bro, what are we gonna eat? And then Izzy goes, bro, do this. I was like, no, I'm gonna try it. I had it, the porridge with dates, and bro, I was nice for the day.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Slow releasing.
I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it.
Have you? Do you miss the sometimes?
You don't say again?
Do you not have some? Do you ever go days?
Yeah, some days where
I have water.
But if I eat too much, which is bad, but sometimes you tend to overeat for iftar, and then I won't be able to eat again throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah. The trick is to have a small iftar. So obviously it's tempting your eyes is telling you eat everything on the table, but the trick is have a little bit. And also, if you are trying to go tarawih, you can't have too much in your stomach because, that it makes your concentration harder as well. You can't even concentrate on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I always try and have a little bit. Enough to keep me satisfied, but not enough to make me feel slumped. Yeah. So I still want to have energy to be active, to go out, to do something.
I'll have small, and I'll eat less now for iftar.
Yeah.
And for suhoor, obviously you wake up for prayer, which is standard. But
more time I'm awake, you know. That's another thing with Ramadan. I stay up.
But
late.
have you always done shift work?
Yeah.
Is that because of shift work?
Well, no. If I'm doing like a dead early, so for us, like we start at like
5 a.m.
5 a.m. So you might have to wake up at 4. So when it's that, I'll wake up a little bit earlier to eat. Pray Fajr, whatever time Fajr is, because obviously every year it changes for those who don't know.
Yeah.
And then head to work from there. But if I'm not working, I'm staying up.
Okay.
And then I'm literally eating, praying Fajr, then I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
So, and I always do that. But I'm a night owl, to be fair. Even when it's not Ramadan, I tend to be awake anyway, to be fair.
I would love to. My youth won't allow me to have that luxury of being able to have 4 or 5 hours.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
So
as a parent,
I'm jealous.
Zeus can probably
we got
testify to that. Like, you can, any sleep you can get, you take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. But I'll have like sometimes suhoor, I'll say the first week, I'll eat porridge. Or I might have banana milkshake with dates.
That's amazing as well.
Yeah, that one's sensational.
Yeah.
If
you want to be cheeky,
that one there is slow releasing as well.
If you want to be cheeky, add a bit of ice cream to that. If you want to be cheeky, if you want to be a bit cheeky,
so you do a banana, milk, and dates.
Yeah,
and you put it in the blender.
Yeah.
If you want to be cheeky, just a little scoop of vanilla ice cream.
You know what else I need to try?
I normally just do banana, peanut butter, and milk.
Yeah, peanut butter. I'm a fan of that.
Peanut butter's protein, isn't
it? Yeah. So I normally used to do that.
I would, but then towards the middle, I just have water. But I go to like eco mode. You know Ramadan, like we were talking about locking earlier. By the time it gets to the first day, I'm in this eco mode. My body doesn't want anything. I don't really talk a lot. Like I don't run around too much. I play football, but I'm just in low energy mode, low saving mode, innit? So like I don't need a lot to eat, and even for suhoor, I don't need water's alright with me. It's alright with me. I'm a bit weird like that. But I'm not, like I said, I'm eating to survive. I'm not a big eater like that. So. That's probably the only thing.
You just said something, yeah. I just heard a Sheffield accent. Or was that just me?
No,
I'm not having that.
It's all right.
I'm not having that.
Don't rewind
either. Don't rewind either.
I don't know if it's just me. When you said, it's all right with me, like you said it with an accent, I was like,
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Is that Sheffield?
You pick it up?
Is it just me? You never heard it?
I'm going to have to burn that city down. If I have a bit of an accent,
I swear to you.
I'm going to rewatch this. If I have a bit, I'm burning the city down.
That little bit when you said it's all right with me.
But I don't know about you, but you know,
like twang.
He obviously he's similar to me in the sense we know a lot of people from different cities.
Yeah.
Because of that football thing.
No, but you live there now, so you've been there for a minute.
Sometimes even prior to Sheffield,
you pick up on.
I mimic their accent.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, what's one thing they say that bothers me? It's they skip words.
What do you mean?
So instead of saying give it to me,
give it me.
I shout out to Sheffield brothers.
They say give it me.
Give it me.
Give it me.
And it stuns me. I'm like, where's the missing? It stuns me, bro. What's going on here, innit?
Give it me.
There's one thing that they say that's crazy. Instead of saying that's very bad, they say that's rate bad.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's mad.
That's very bad.
Different.
is translated in the Yorkshire accent. It says that's rate bad.
RATE.
I'm assuming so, but rate.
As in, I don't rate you. That kind of rate.
I think that's what it is. That's
I
rate
don't know.
bad.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
I
That's
feel
a
like
new
calling
one.
a chef person right now. I should call my wife and ask actually. But
That's a new one.
it's the rate bad, yeah.
Yeah,
But if I
weird.
have called the accent, I'm leaving the city immediately.
I think I don't know if it's just me.
I'm gonna have to
Maybe.
look back and listen
Yeah.
to
he
it.
Yeah, I
would
need
love
to
that,
hear it,
right? But
maybe.
no, I do
I'll
mimic
hold it
accents at times.
Yeah, fair
But I
enough.
wouldn't do it here with we're all Londoners, isn't it? And I try to keep it strong. My son can't have a Sheffield accent.
He's
side
gonna
note
though.
as
I
well.
don't think you got a choice.
Yeah, you
No,
can't.
he
say
has.
that.
If he's growing up there,
No, I moved back to London.
He's gonna though, Allah.
No,
bro,
he's
I mean,
he's
obviously now he's not talking like
We'll go to
He's
fluent.
talking too much now.
No, but is it like?
Without accent, of course, he's talking baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby
that's what I'm saying.
accent.
Once
He's gonna
he
go
gets-
to, when he starts going to school properly as well.
Yeah,
His
trust me.
teachers, his peers,
Bro, he is.
everyone in and around him.
I won't be
his
there for
mum.
long.
You
I
ain't
won't
got a
be-
choice, bro.
The
I
family
do. I'm not
members.
going to be a chef for that long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
done.
but
I'm going to move out.
anyways,
Come
even
back
if he
to
does, bro,
NW10,
it's not a
my
bad
last
thing. But acting like
school.
it's a
Yeah, I'll
bad
come
thing,
back.
We had a
bro.
good time in North West, wallahi.
It's not a bad thing, bro.
Well, I come back.
What was I going to say to you? I actually enjoyed this episode. I like non-segmented podcasts sometimes where we're just chatting. Is there anything you guys want to finish off with before I wrap us up? I want to obviously do the Project 12 thing as well.
Yeah, I'll just say, inshallah, I want everyone, including myself, this is advice for myself as well as everyone else watching, try and be the best version of yourself. And we all know, you don't even need to say it out loud, everyone knows where they lacking. So when you know where you're lacking, try and improve that. Make a conscious decision to prove that. And inshallah, obviously, as long as you feel like you can do your best and you're trying to do your best, inshallah, Allah sees that, and
Inshallah.
He'll judge us by our actions and our intentions. That's the word I was looking for. And other than that, yeah, man, just inshallah, may all our fasts and prayers be accepted.
Ameen.
And yeah, man, I think that's all I've got to say. Sharp.
Sharpie boys.
I know you
Say
wanted
that.
to say something.
No, well, I was just gonna similar, just to echo onto you. Just enjoy it. Treat it like it's going to be your last one. I think a lot of us just go into it thinking we're going to get another Ramadan. Treat it as if it's going to be your last one, as if someone's told you you're not getting to the next one, and then try and maximize everything you can do. I'm going to set myself a challenge. I'm going to try at least do 3 prayers in the mosque every day. Because obviously, life, you get consumed with whatever, whatnot. So
Facts.
if I can at least do
Yeah.
3 of the prayers in the mosque, and then maybe try and add on to that. So we'll get to a stage where I can do 5, at least maybe a week of 5 days, 5 prayers in the mosque. Invite who you can to your house so your parents may get the reward for it as well. And I just enjoy it.
And give.
And give,
I know
yeah,
we're going to get
wallahi,
onto that, but give, because there's a lot of people that don't have the blessings that we all have, the luxuries that we have, certain things we take for granted, like just waking up and there's not a drone flying over your head. Like,
Shit, bro.
No,
You
fuck.
say
you know what I'm
that
saying?
twice.
So obviously we all know, I don't need to mention it, everyone knows what's going on. So like, help people, man.
And this is a month where you can be closest to your Lord. Make as much dua as you can for your family, for the world, for your neighbors, whoever you can. Just try to be as charitable and as thoughtful as you possibly can in this month.
I think these two covered it.
Yeah, they took all our
To be
points.
honest,
I'm
really.
so
Sorry.
sorry. Allah, I'm sorry.
But
No.
I'll say, like, even like people that are working and like it's getting difficult, just try to like refocus, think about the month and not to like react to certain things. And just like I said, that these guys say, just take this month and try to just better yourself as a person. And you don't need to share it, just for yourself. Just focus on yourself and your family, and just be positive. This positive month. What about you guys?
It's a good question. Took all the points. Nah, I was going to say, very short and sweet, the world has us on a chokehold. It's time to fight back, and Ramadan's the best time to do it. Get yourself right. Spiritually, physically, and mentally, is the best time to do it. Be around good people. It's the one time where peace is very, very accessible in our, with us. It's not in the whole world, unfortunately. But for us, we have a peace and calm of mind. Use that to your advantage, innit? Also, for people that don't have reverts, or people that want to try the deen, if you want to eat and you want to pull up, obviously if you're in Sheffield, pull up to my house.
Yeah.
But my mum's house as well, my house is open doors. If you have nowhere to eat a food, you can pull up to mine. That's not us lying, is a fact.
Shout at me,
Yeah,
Allah.
just pull up to us, private message us or whatever, because it's easy for us, but for some people it isn't. And I'm not that much of an a-hole. Like, you can pull up to my yard and eat with me, and we can break bread. We're gonna finish it off with, that was nice, by the way, guys. We're gonna finish it off with two things. Obviously, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please help us push. And also, if you don't think this kind of content is beneficial in Ramadan, message us, let us know. Yeah. I think it is, but if it isn't, let us know at the end of the day, because we only want to do better.
And one more thing, sorry, I just thought of it.
Go on, bro.
Because we got a lot of, we might have a lot of non-Muslims that are also watching it.
This is true.
If you guys have any questions about the deen, or even if you want to come up, if you might even have some views about Islam and the religion, bro, you're welcome on the pod. We can chop it up and have a debate and have a discussion. We're not the most knowledgeable, but anything that we can try and do to maybe change your perception on what you might already have via the news, via just life, DM us or come through, man.
Yeah, and also
that'd be a sick conversation. I love debates and stuff like that. That gets the mind thinking.
I think that would be really good. And for our work colleagues, yes, we can't drink water during Ramadan. Like, there's the answer. I know, because you want to have
get that every year.
Yeah. I get that all the time. We don't have water. Like, not even water. My God. Like, bro, we don't have water. But I was going to say, we said in the last episode, we're going to keep pushing this. If you don't know, you should know, because by the time you see this, it'll be all over the socials. Project 12 and Figuring It Out podcast have linked up for an exciting project. What is the project, you ask? Project 12 is a mission created to build 12 water wells in 12 rural villages within Somalia by human appeal. In terms of our involvement, we are trying to let me say that in English. We're aiming to raise at least £1,000 during Ramadan. The link will be on the descriptions and all over the social clips as well.
Yeah,
and if you follow us on our personal ones, it'll be on there as well. In terms of the aim of the project, to improve the quality of life through provisions, safe and clean water to the people in these 12 previously mentioned villages. There are many victims to insecurity and climatic hazards in Somalia, which is increasing the blockades to sustainable, safe water for all involved. We are trying to reduce the distance and we are trying to reduce the distance and the time taken to get to water and avoid people getting to contaminated water that are filled with diseases. I want to make sure I get everything. So there's a few key points. Well, let me tell you who's implementing the project. We have a field office in Somalia. This is for Project 12, which means we have employees within Human Appeal Somalia who are locals, which are working within Somalia and these villages as well as the towns. They will be implementing the project directly with no local partners in the ground. We are the partners. It's us and you guys that are watching this that are going to help push, get us to our target. In terms of our key points, 75% of the targeted households will have access to improved free water sources. This is all based on if we reach our targets, insha'Allah khair, or close to it. 40 to 60% of communicable diseases are now limited due to the access to safe waters. 12 rural villages will have access to clean water, again, if we reach our targets, as well as the animals in those villages, which obviously I don't have to explain to you why it's important. The animals there get clean water as well. That's Project 12 and Figuring It Out. There'll be more information left in the descriptions as well as the socials. But please, it's very close to my heart. I've always wanted to do something with the little platform that I have when it comes to charity. And it's Ramadan, guys. So whatever we can do, I know most of you are open-handed, because if you rock with us, I know what type of people you are already. Please make sure that you, 100%, bro. But please make sure that you help us in reaching our targets. Apart from that, I hope you've had a good week for Ramadan. I hope we haven't wasted your time. Boys, let's say salam to the people them and have a great Ramadan. We'll see you next week, inshallah.
Inshallah.